is not pleasant. It's chucking down the rain. I haven't run in about 2-3 months. And as you guys can see, yeah, that's Bournemouth right now. So anyway, I'm going to push on and I'm going to catch up with you guys when I'm at the pier. In a bit.
I'll be disastrous. Let me sing and do my thing. I'll move to greener pastures. See, I'm real. I do it all. It's all me. I'm not fake.
That's a lot brighter. Right. Ignore the look, but I am going purely spontaneous because what you do when you have a thought on your mind and this isn't a dressing gown, this is a cardigan. Do you know, I'll get rid of that. Because I have something on my mind and it's bugging me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what most people do when they have a YouTube channel. Is they're going to talk about it. And I might not even publish this. I might not even put all of this out, but I might put some of it because some of it might be good. And if there's one lesson that I've learned in any of this, it's document everything, whether it's rubbish, whether it's some of it's good, whether it's perfect, doesn't matter. Document everything, because whether you're rambling, to yourself, whether you've got a thought on your mind, or whether you're just, discussing something with a friend, or whether you're traveling, whether you're, anything, all the time, that is content, and it's worthy of editing, and it's worthy of putting in a vlog, and it's worthy of putting in a vlog and a blog, and it's worthy of making a note of something a year later and looking back to and then going, oh yeah, I thought about that, and this is what I mean, I'm wired, I'm jacked, because it's 10 to 11 and I've just watched a film that has got me thinking about something that has been on my mind for probably a week, and that wall, almost like that mental block, that mental wall has came crashing down because of something so simple as of watching a film. So something that's been bothering me for a week is not bothering anymore. Well, I say that, it depends on how this goes. But shut up, Bono. Stand Bono down. Bono always likes to interrupt stuff. But that thing that was bothering me for like a week, 2 weeks in my head, you get things that just bother you, sort of play on your mind. It's not bothering me anymore. And the thing that fixed it and the thing that unlocked it is the movie that I've just watched. And some people, they have these moments, and it probably makes no fucking sense to somebody that if I do publish it, probably think I'm not high, by the way, I'm not on drugs, I'm just, this is what sometimes moments of inspiration looks like, when they get these little click moments in people's heads. For a lot of people, it's just before they go to bed, or it's just when they wake up, they've just, woke from a dream, or, it's when they're walking or they're traveling. It could be at any time, and it's like a snap, and they get it. And a lot of people, they ignore it, and they just go about their daily business. But for a lot of creative people, they don't have the 9 to 5, bounds and structures to constrain them, so they have a lot of free time, so they go, I'll think on that, what is that? And then it plays, and it keeps playing like a song, just keeps repeating, And then they go, right, I'm either going to do something with this or I'm not. So you either do something with this, and that's literally what just happened now. I just watched that film. It clicked in my head, and I was thinking, am I going to go to bed? Or am I going to do something with this? Well, here you and I am. So I obviously did something with it. But it's been 5 minutes already, and I haven't got to the fucking point. So I'm clearly rambling. And it's clearly the mood I'm in. But anyway, yeah, the film. I don't think I've watched a better film in about probably a very long time. Probably 8 years. 2012 when this film was actually made. And that was probably American Sniper, another Bradley Cooper film. But this film, it's one of those films where it hits on so many levels, and then you watch it and then you go, okay, I've either got to watch it again or you've got to take like 5-10 minutes to just let it sink in. And then you're thinking about it either in your own personal life and what's going on, or somebody else's personal life, or just something else, because that's the kind of impact it has. And it is one of those kind of films. It's not like a Bruce Willis action film. It's not like a comedy. It's just, you got to sit back and you just got to go. You almost got to just applaud. It's just that kind of film. And yeah, so I've put a tweet out already. I'm not going to put any clips in or anything like that. Just The Place Beyond the Pines. Go and watch it. Prepare yourself mentally is what I'd say. And it kind of hit home with some stuff that's really going on with me. I don't know whether I'm ready or not to bang on about it at 11 o'clock at night, but the film isn't about good, bad, cops and robbers. That's not what it's about, even though that's what it probably says in the description on Netflix or Amazon Prime. It's actually about so much more than that. It's about it's about family. It's about parents, fathers, sons, not knowing who they are, people being connected when they're really not connected, that sliding doors kind of thing, in a small town, in a small community, and over a long period of time, 10, 15 years, an amount of characters coming together, and then having an influence on people's lives, how one decision, how one choice can just change everything on somebody's life. And that, as a concept, can really, really make you think. We're so fragile when we're young. Whether it's from a mother's perspective, whether it's from a father's perspective, whether it's from a child's perspective, an influence from an outsider's or from an insider's can set a path, literally, for the rest of your life. And all it takes is just like a little push. All it takes is that one thing to have an ever-longing influence for that child's life, or for that parent's life, or for that person who was an influence for the rest of their life. And it's like a butterfly effect. Just kind of goes out. Kind of giving away the plot of the movie, but it's important because that happens in real life too. We all make choices. and we all have accountability, and I don't think people realise that. And this is why I'm up all night, because it's just hit me like a fucking wall in the face. It's like, you know, one of those things that just goes. So, you know, I talk about these things all the time to my clients. I talk about these things all the time as part of my job. And, you know, to see something so well done as well. And then, you know, I won't be sleeping at all now. I'll be like, I'll probably go, right, is there any clients that need my help now? You know, 12 o'clock at night, right? I'm in work mode. Let's go. Because, you know, something like that gets me going. But yeah, it is important, and it is important to remember that, you know, something as fragile as that. I keep going back to fragile, but it is. We are fragile as people, and we make choices, and we are very influential as people, as you know, by nature, and life is fragile, and I think that's what is what is getting to me, is by I see it all the time. Is it all it takes is that little push? I've said it again, said it twice now, to have such an impact for the rest of somebody's life. I'll go back to again. The movie does it very well, and that's just a movie, and that's, you know, that's a story, but it can happen in real life, and that's what makes you think. You know, how many times does that happen when somebody can come in and go, you know, now had an impact on, you know, somebody's life, and that never going to really go away in somebody's back of the mind, or, you know, that the child's impact, or the father's, or the mother's, or whatever, you know. So I'm sure that's happened thousands of times. So it does make you think. Choices, you know, choices are choices are what makes us human at the end of the day.